Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mangled Nerdy channel. I'm Miss Mangle and today we are reviewing Queen of the Damned. Woohoo! Okay guys, what do you guys think? I have face cam now. Do you guys like this? Leave a comment in the comments down below what you guys think of the new face cam idea. But also guys, this is in celebration of the Halloween season. I've been doing horror films and supernatural type films. So guys, with that, please have a happy and safe holiday season. I know you guys are going to hear that all the way up until Halloween, but I truly mean it. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this, shall we? This 2002 fantasy drama film has a runtime of 1 hour and 44 minutes. This film has some plot elements from the Vampire Lestat novel, which is an excellent novel, by the way, guys. I absolutely love it. And is based on the third novel, Queen of the Damned, which was written by Anne Rice. This film is directed by Michael Renier and is written by Michael Petroni, and is composed by Jonathan Davis and Richard Gibbs, which Jonathan Davis is the lead singer of Korn, one of my absolute favorite rock bands, guys. So this was really fun and awesome to see. He lends his singing voice to Lestat for the character of Lestat. And you get to see a little grim, little bleak cameo, which was really cool to see, of him as a scalper for the tickets for Lestat's concert, which was really cool to see. Renier has directed in such films as and TV series as the 1999 film Into Deep and the TV series Battlestar Galactica, which ran from 2004 to 2009. Richard Gibbs has composed for such films as the 1998 film Dr. Dolittle and the 2000 film Big Mama's House. And like I said before, with Jonathan Davis, he's a pretty well-known rock artist, and it was really cool to see his little cameo in this film. Okay guys, and now to the summary of this film. If you guys have not seen this film or have not read the novel, which I highly recommend you do both, please be sure to skip on ahead to my final thoughts as to not to be spoiled. I will leave a timestamp somewhere on the screen here. But okay guys, without further ado, let's get into the summary of this, shall we? Lestat has slumbered for 2 centuries, but the world above his tomb was completely changed while he was asleep. And he wants to be a part of this new world. Lestat gathers followers and becomes a rock star. All of his fame draws the attention from his coven and his maker Marius. Marius visits him to warn him of an impending doom, but Lestat dismisses it. What Lestat doesn't know is his music has awoken an ancient vampire queen, Queen Akasha. Many centuries before, Marius was the keeper of the queen, who was a statue after she drank the ancient world dry and lost her will to drink. Lestat stumbles into her chamber and is drawn to drink from her. Marius stops Lestat's madness as he ties him to the bed and leaves him with the queen. Back in the present time, after awakening to Lestat's music, Queen Akasha is on the hunt for Lestat to make him her king. Historian Jesse finds some ancient books of Lestat's and stumbles onto Lestat's diary from many centuries ago. Fascinated by it, she seeks him and ends up in a bar of vampires where they discover she's human and try to kill her, which Lestat comes in just in time to save her. Lestat starts to get to know Jessie and invites her to his concert. At the concert, Jessie notices a bunch of glowing eyes in the crowd. They mean to attack Lestat to keep him from exposing them to the human world. Queen Akasha shows up in all of the commotion. Jessie gets knocked out, and the queen takes off with Lestat. Jessie wakes up in her childhood bedroom. She is in awe when she sees her aunt, who hasn't aged and is a vampire. Marius and the other vampires in the coven plot against the queen, but is interrupted when she arrives with her new king. Akasha orders Lestat to kill Jessie, which he does, which sends the others into a rage. They all start biting the queen, and some get killed in the process. Jessie's aunt is the last to attack and drink the last drop of the queen's blood. She turns into stone in an eternal slumber, and the queen turns to dust. Lestat turns Jessie into a vampire. Okay, guys, and now to my final thoughts on this film. I genuinely love this film. It's one of my absolute favorites besides Interview with the Vampire. I genuinely loved Stuart Townsend's performance in this. He gave it a creepy, eerie, sensual kind of performance that was just awesome to see. And I loved Aaliyah's performance as Akasha. She lived the character. Like, it was great to see. Unfortunately, it was kind of sad that was her last performance before she passed away, but it was a very memorable one. Now, they did leave out a lot of things in this film, and they kind of squished, as far as they squished some of the plot together, as far as the vampire Lestat, where it was his beginning story. They squished it together, which I think they should have made a separate film for that. But if that's my only complaint, guys, I'm okay with that. But that is to be expected with adaptations. They like to squish things around. They like to edit things, leave things out. So, that's okay with me. But as far as, like, the music goes in this, it was phenomenal. Jonathan Davis composed it, and Richard Gibbs composed it, and it had a old world kind of feel with a new world kind of mix into it, which I genuinely loved. I loved this film, and I absolutely love Anne Rice's books and novels. I've read them since I was a child, and in comparison, they make Twilight look like it is child's play. But anyways, guys, what are your guys' thoughts on this film? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it, could they have made a second film for the Vampire Lestat? Would you guys have been interested to see that? And I also heard that they are in the works of actually redoing Interview with the Vampire. They're thinking about doing a remake. So I'm interested to see, are they going to remake both this one and Interview with the Vampire? Please leave your comments in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little bell to get notified of my videos. Oh, and guys, like I said before, please have a happy and safe Halloween season. With that being said, as always, guys, you guys be you, be nerdy, have an awesome day. Bye.